What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Poopy Bus Adventures. My name's Jeremiah, and we're gonna do some super fun stuff today. It's probably the most exciting stuff that you'll ever see on the internet. We're gonna be working on some electrical, and Bubby, he needs to be involved. We're gonna be working on some electrical stuff today. Specifically this fuse box that we got. This is a marine style fuse box. It's a 12-volt fuse box. It came with a bunch of fuses, which is actually really nice. I didn't know that it was going to come with fuses. It actually came with screws and some labels, because unlike the person who originally did the bus, we're going to be labeling what everything is. Our original fuse box is back here somewhere because I dropped it on the floor. So this is our original fuse box. It is what some people would call an absolute disaster. None of it was labeled, so when it broke, because of course it broke, we had to like try to quickly turn it on and then turn it off and then turn it on and then turn it off to try to figure out what was what and what we needed and what we don't need. As for now, we really just want to get our fan working and our what else, and our USB ports. Those are the two major things we want to get working while we're sitting here, just because the fan is useful. We're going to be doing a lot of our ceiling work this weekend, and we're definitely going to have like things unplugged, probably not going to have the AC going because I'm going to be installing the AC mount. So we're going to need to ventilate the bus somehow. We're also going to be doing spray foam insulation in all the holes that were drilled, mainly for insulation purposes, but also for aesthetic purposes. And we're going to need to ventilate the bus during all that. So first things first, we need to open this bad boy up. So these are little latches. You push them in and then it'll come off. Anyways, back to what I was talking about. So we're going to be testing one thing first. This is for our fans. I'm going to try to get this wiring out. It's for our ceiling fan or our ventilation fan. There we go. Thank you. Shout out to my beautiful assistant. So if you guys don't know how it works, your positives go in the top, your negatives go at the bottom. Typically you want to do 1 1 2 2 3 3 so that you can keep everything organized. If it's going down this way, it's going across this way. Again, the person who wired the bus up kind of did it willy-nilly, so it's really hard to figure out what's what. With this, we should be able to figure it out much easier. I did the math on this bad boy because we're gonna be taking out the bus battery. We might leave it for additional storage, but we're not gonna be running anything off of it full time. This is a cigarette adapter to a positive and negative. It's 12 volts at 15 amps, and I did the math. The fan plus the USB plus a diesel heater should be around like 13 amps at most. We're only going to be running one of those at a time, so we'll never run into an issue where it's pulling too many amps. I got all my tools. So first things first, I'm just going to be attaching the wires before plugging anything in. There's no real reason to plug anything in, but essentially what we just need to do is get our positive and negative mounted. Bubby's going crazy on the bed behind you. Little Bubby break.
Bubby and Wangle break. Hi.
Dun, dun, dun. So I'm going to be taking this out. This is going to be our positive. Again, the person who set everything up, like, shout out to doing it yourself. And shout out to him mostly because I learned a lot of what not to do from what he did. So shout out to the guy who actually built, what was the name of the bus again? His name? Ripper.
That was
we found, oh yeah, I don't think we've shared this.
I shared it on like a story on Instagram. But
so we've shared it
in a video
on Instagram. So I was taking this apart because there's a leak up here. Obviously there's a leak somewhere. And when I removed this plastic piece, this was back there. It says, "Peace out, Ripper. Follow your dreams and respect from Carrie." So, I mean, it's a little reminder. It was cute, but it was also like, dang, like this, we are following our dreams. Like, we do take it for advantage sometimes where it's like, you know, you live in a bus and you forget that you're doing it for a reason. So anybody else who's doing it, sometimes it gets hard. Everything in life gets hard, but you know, keep following your dreams. Do what you want to do. That's what makes it fun, right? We're also not like the influencer people that like stay in Baja on the weekends and then go to our 4-story house and work on Wall Street during the day. Like, we have one job between us. We're doing the best we can with what we got, and we appreciate, you know, everyone who's following us, because we're a really small channel, so we really do appreciate everybody, and we're trying our best to make it worth your time, because your time is valuable. All right, I'm just gonna kind of rig it up right now. Nothing super crazy. I know that it won't blow up because it's just not how things work. We're gonna attach our positive side to our positive side. Actually, I need a fuse first, so I'm gonna steal this fuse. A 5, should be a 5, yeah. 5 should run the fan. So we're gonna do like this, and then do this, and hopefully that turns on. Look at that.
Let's see if it runs for just a second.
Looks like it's running. One of the best feelings in the world is not being sure if something is gonna work out the way you think it's going to, and then it does. I'm not gonna lie, that felt really good. So yeah, pretty simple process of setting up one of these fuse panels. As you can see, I don't have it mounted to anything. I'm honestly probably just gonna screw it into a piece of wood and put it somewhere back there so that I can find a place for it in the future. But yeah, very straightforward process. You have a positive and negative. It needs 12 volts to run. So if you have any 12 volt accessory port to plug into this via like a house battery, or if you get one of these plugs. So this is just, I'll show it for a second, a regular car. This is just for your regular car. So if you have a really small rig, or you're a vehicle dweller, like in a Subaru or something like that, you can get this set up and running so that while your vehicle is on, because that's when you want it, when your vehicle is on, you can have a 5-volt fuse box set up so that you can run external accessories, because there's a ton of stuff that you can run off of one of these. Just make sure you don't, you know, go over on your amperage. This one specifically is 12 volts at 15 amps. They come a little bit bigger than that, but not typically. This was like the one that I found that was, you know, really effective, and it has a really long cable. It's like a 12-foot cable. But yeah, long story short, setting up these fuse panels, not the end of the world. It's also not going to break your bank. I think this is like 30 bucks.
Yeah, it was like $15 for that.
It's like somewhere between $15 and $30. There's no real, I mean, obviously it's something from China, but there's no real pictures. It's just a marine 15 or 12 volt fuse box. So specifically the marine one, it comes with this cover. So this cover will go over the top of it like so. I'll probably run the wires a little bit differently. And then in each one of these boxes, you can write, you know, what it's plugged into. If you get one of these older models, I suggest heavily to get one that you can write on. Very heavily. I don't care how good your memory is. If you ever go to sell your rig, or you're ever working on it and you don't remember what's what, it can be a really big pain. And this is an easy way. We can just write, you know, fan, USBs, you know, whatever we want on here, fridge, because we can run the fridge off of something like this. So again, you know, make it easier for yourself in the future. Spend a little bit of extra money. Do it the right way. I don't really think I have anything else to add. That was actually a lot simpler than I thought it was going to be. It worked right away. It did exactly what I thought it was going to do. Did I think it was going to do that? No. I thought I was going to have to do more tinkering, but it did what I needed to. So thank you guys for checking out the video. This might be part of a longer video. It might not. This might be a standalone video, something quick we can upload. Either way, we really appreciate everybody for subscribing, following, commenting. You can check us out on Instagram, on YouTube, on TikTok. You can follow here, subscribe, comment down below. We'll probably have links to all this stuff in the description down below, a link to our Amazon store that helps us out a bunch. We'll have a few other links for you guys down below that you can check out that help us out a bunch. We're not sponsored or anything like that, so any little bit helps. You know, from us and the bus, we thank you guys, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace.